Amelia now. Olivia Smith for three again, off the side of the rim. Rebound is going to be tied up between Allen and Cabello. Position arrow will favor the Islanders here. Another look at the hustle there. Allen and Cabello, neither one wanted to give up on that chance. Substitution here for the Islanders as Monet Duffy comes in. Tori Severe getting a rest. The Islanders right on the attack. Wilstead for three, gets that one to fall. Somebody forgot to tell these two teams that three-point shooting is supposed to be hard, as they are now a combined 8 for 12 from three-point range. The Islanders back within two at 18-16.
How about the Islanders answering back with 2 threes in the last few minutes?
Amelia to Smith. Smith drives in, tries to get the floater, rims out. Elko with the rebound, gets the putback. Second chance points working well for Eastern Michigan there. Back up by 4 at 20-16. Aguado tries to come in and take it right to Cabello. She'll draw the contact. Just a second foul so far on Eastern Michigan. That one, of course, going against Cabello. Another look here. The Islanders attacking the rim and attacking it with force. And Cabello trying to stand tall, but she got those hands in on the forearms of Aguado. And the Islanders will get their first free throw opportunities of the afternoon here. Quick substitution for Texas A&M Corpus Christi, as Jada Whitner is going to come in here, giving a breather to Carney. First free throw for Aguado is up and good, 2017. Aguado's second free throw opportunity, gets that one to roll two, back within two at 20-18. Substitution here for the Islanders. Coming in is the speedy Samora Watson. Aguado, who had just taken those free throws, will get a breather.
And Samora Watson, the junior out of Louisiana, averaging 6.6 points a game, 2 rebounds. And her and Caitlin Clark were the only collegiate players last season.
Amelia takes a long three there. Doesn't fall, but the loose ball will be last touched by the Islanders.
Wanted to finish that by saying Watson and Caitlin Clark were the only players to have 3+ 35-point games last year.
Westfall inbounding to Amelia here. Eagles by 2, 20-18. Smith at the top, working around. Pull-up jumper from about 20 feet. Rims out. Rebound there to Whitner. Here come the Islanders. Chance to tie or take the lead. There's Watson, Duffy. Wilstead over to Paige Allen at left. Allen headed to the rim, draws contact. One extra step though for Paige Allen, so they'll call the travel. 54 seconds on the clock. Possession now to Eastern Michigan. You see that extra step, that little shuffle as she takes off. One too many steps there. Eagles get a chance to extend their lead.
And give credit to the Eagles defense, suffocating the Islanders there, causing her to take an extra step as they're going in for a reach-in.
Smith trying to work down low. Look at Duffy jumping up and taking that one away. Wilstead comes out. Trying to look for Duffy down low, but a nice job of getting her hand in there by Brooklyn Thrash to knock that one away. Ball will stay with the Islanders. 22 seconds on the shot clock, 26.4 on the game clock. Wilstead down to Paige Allen trying to clear some space. That's a block and a rebound for Elko. And we'll get a foul on the Islanders as Elko was trying to clear that one. Foul's going to go on Wilstead. It'll be the first on Wilstead, fourth on the Islanders. Eagles coming up deliberately here. Likely holding for the final shot. Down to Elko in the low post. Look at that low post move. Big basket. Eagles by 4. 4 seconds left. Wilstead for 3. Cannot get that one to fall. After 10.
Chadwick in his 41st season head coaching, 13th with the Islanders, the all-time winningest coach in Southland Conference history and 2-time Southland Conference Coach of the Year.
And he's had his team off to a phenomenal start defensively this season, but today, taking care of the ball has been a big part of what the Islanders have done so well. And you see the Islanders defense gets a takeaway there. But Danny, that first quarter, they just didn't turn the ball over.
And that's very key, and they forced 4 steals on those 5 turnovers. So just talk about being efficient and making sure they're a wall and getting those second chance opportunities.
So Duffy called for the travel. That's the first turnover of quarter number 2 for the Islanders, giving the ball right back to Eastern Michigan after they had picked up a steal. Get a foul here on Watson, trying to apply some pressure to Amelia. That'll be the first foul on Watson and first foul on the Islanders here in quarter number 2. Here comes Eastern Michigan. Elko at the top. There's Olivia Smith bringing it around. Smith for 3 off the back of the rim. Rebound to Watson. Here come the Islanders. And Watson's off to the races, pushing the pace. Pull-up jumper. Long rebound. Paige Allen tries to get there, but she'll be the last to touch it. Possession will go to Eastern Michigan. We haven't discussed her yet, but Sissy Elko has been something special for Eastern Michigan on the year. 7 points already in this one on 3 of 4 shooting. She's a walking double-double.
21 points, 11 rebounds. The 6'2 junior has been outstanding for this team, leading them in multiple categories.
Ranked top 20 nationally in both points and rebounds on the year. Duffy jumps up and takes that before it can get to Elko. Here come the Islanders. So Aguado trying to work down that baseline, looking for Duffy. That's going to be kicked by Westfall. Neither team has a basket yet in the second quarter. We've played a little over a minute here. Two teams 0 for 1. Aguado to inbound now for the Islanders. Here's Duffy. Watson working on Smith. Duffy on Elko here. Low post move, just throws that one up through contact. We'll get the foul. Count the basket, and she'll get a chance for an old-fashioned three-point play. Take another look here. Duffy working on Elko. And the foul will be charged to Elko, her first, second on the Eagles here in quarter number 2. And more than that, Mano Duffy a chance to put this to a 1-point game if she can hit this free throw. Puts it up, doesn't make it, but it doesn't matter because it's a shooting violation on the Eagles, so even if it had gone in, it wouldn't have counted.
And Duffy averaging 6.6 rebounds, a 5'10 junior from Lafayette, Louisiana. Has had championship experience with Hutchin Community College.
Paige Allen jumps in that passing lane and will get the steal here for the Islanders. Islanders trail by 2, a chance to tie it. Duffy, offensive foul. Olivia Smith beats her to the spot and draws the contact. And Smith's giving up some size here, but not afraid to go in there and get to the contact. Her teammates love the effort there from Olivia Smith. That foul going on Duffy. It's her first. Westfall to Elko. Look at the ball movement by Eastern Michigan here to break the trap. Eagles by 4, 24-20.
And what IQ there by Elko to stay under the rim, knowing that everyone's being pressed. She's wide open and able to extend the lead for the Eagles.
Well, Criswell on the floor now. You may recall she went out in the first after seemingly rolling her ankle. After a little treatment, she looks like she's back and ready to go. Paige Allen. Watson back to Criswell at the top. Criswell working around her defender. Can't get that one to roll in. Rebound to Elko. Here comes Eastern Michigan with Smith. Melia at the top. Elko in the middle. Sends that one out to Westfall. Westfall for 3, but she travels. Possession now to Texas A&M Corpus Christi, down by 4.
And what defense there by the Islanders, double teaming and trying to trap Elko at the key, not knowing that she has an open teammate right behind her, feeds it to Westfall, who ultimately travels.
Watson resetting the offense to Criswell now for the Islanders. There's Allen. Over to Aguado. She'll try to head in. Sends that one out, but we'll get a blocking foul on Eastern Michigan.
Carney checks in for Criswell of the Islanders.
Carney at the top now for the Islanders. And she travels under pressure from Amelia.
Also checking in is Cabello for Westfall of Eastern Michigan.
Here come the Eagles. A little pressure here from Carney. Looking for Aleko down low, finds her, and another phenomenal finish. That's double digits for Sissy Aleko. She's now got 11. Eastern Michigan leads this one by 6, 26-20. Aguado working through contact there. Can't get the roll. Long rebound. Kicked right back out. We'll get a foul on the floor there. Foul's going to go on Paige Allen. It'll be her second. See, she's trying to get that clearance wide. A little out of control with her body. So Eagles by 6, 26-20. Little pressure here from Texas A&M Corpus Christi. Smith pass is deflected by Duffy, carries out. Possession will stay with the Eagles.
And good anticipation by Duffy to disrupt the pass across the court, stopping the clock, helping the defense get a better understanding.
Olivia Smith for 3 off the front of the rim. Rebound picked up by Aguado of the Islanders. She's headed straight to the rim, trying to go coast to coast. Duffy takes that rebound away. Carney will slow us back down at the top of the key. There's Wilstead back to Duffy. Looking low for Sevier, but that carries up and out. And a turnover for the Islanders. Substitution now for Eastern Michigan. Jada Williams will come in now, giving CC Aleko a breather. The pressure from the Islanders. Eagles split it. Trying to get it down low. It's off the foot of Williams, taken away by the Islanders. Wilstead looking for Duffy, but she'll travel. That'll take us to our next media timeout. 4:51 left in the second. Eastern Michigan 26, Texas A&M Corpus Christi 20 here on ESPN+.
Welcome to Casati Pines at Coshada, nestled in the natural wetlands of southwest Louisiana on 65 acres of looking glass lakes, surrounded by stately pines and live oaks. It's an experience unlike any other. A challenging 18-hole par 72 championship course, 6 sets of tees, and a unique 19th tiebreaker hole. Ranked the 18th best golf course in the USA by Golf Advisor. Casati Pines at Coshada in Kinder, Louisiana. Louisiana's best bet.
Credit Union One offers everything you need to get the most out of your accounts every day. With digital banking, you can pay bills online, set up personalized budgeting tools, easily transfer money between accounts, and more. Plus, you can get paid up to 2 days sooner when you set up direct deposit. Get started at cu1.com. Credit Union One free checking has everything you need to bank on the go. Make deposits and more with our highly rated mobile app. And get your direct deposit up to 2 days sooner with CU1 Early Pay. Open your account in minutes at creditunion1.org.
In my Louisiana, sunrise means fresh seafood on the table.
My Louisiana, every meal is a celebration.
My Louisiana really makes me wonder.
Ours is fast!
With real-life swamp creatures!
In my Louisiana, music is a way of life.
My Louisiana is sheer magic, from sun up to sundown.
Till sun up again. What will your Louisiana be?
When you find your Louisiana, you feed your soul.
Yeah.
Glad we got Jersey Mike's for the game.
Wait, does our mascot look like Danny DeVito to you?
Yeah, it does. That doesn't matter. This is a commercial for Jersey Mike's, where the subs matter most. Freshly sliced right in front of you. That's what they're all about.
You on the cheer squad?
And up to see Daisy. Yeah!
Ooh.
Oh, don't worry about me. Focus on those subs. Where the subs matter most. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
From the bayou to the beaches to the border, college basketball is back in the Southland. Now, 24 teams from 12 schools will vie for greatness. And come March,
back we are at the UCharge Fieldhouse. 4:51 left to play in the first half. Eastern Michigan leads this one 26-20 over the Islanders of Texas A&M Corpus Christi. Talked earlier here in the second quarter about CC Aleko and just what a dominant player she has been for the Eagles. Top 20 nationally in both points and rebounds. And she's doing that very thing here to power her team to this lead. 11 points and 5 rebounds. That's game highs in both categories thus far. A little pressure from the Islanders. Smith gets around it. There's Aleko down low looking for an outlet. That one's picked away by Criswell. Here come the Islanders. Criswell trying to go rim to rim. Little floater falls. Islanders back within 4, 26-22.
Nice finish. Going with a floater instead of going with a hand to the basket with 2 defenders on her.
And the pressure works wonders there for the Islanders again. As they get Olivia Smith and Mackenzie Amelia to commit to backcourt violation under pressure. Now turnover number 11 for the Eagles. There's Aguado working on Thrash. Criswell around the pick. Paige Allen. Criswell for 3, off the side of the rim, rebound. Looks like Olivia Smith was trying to box out, and she'll be called for the foul in the process. Foul does go against Olivia Smith, her first. Little look right there as she's trying to box out on Wilstead. Back to action we go. Paige Allen cannot finish over Aleko. Here come the Eagles. Melia slowing it down for a moment. Long pass from Aleko, looking for Smith on the other wing off the side of the rim. Rebound Severe.
Good vision by Cece Aleko, trying to set up her teammate across the court.
Paige Allen works under that time and gets the shot to fall. Islanders within a basket now, 26-24.
How about Paige Allen, averaging a double-double for the Islanders, 11 points, 10 rebounds a game.
Aleko for three off the front of the rim. Rebound Aguado, and she's going to try to pull that one the other direction. Long pass looking for Criswell. Islanders will send it back out to Wilstead. Criswell resetting at the top now. Wilstead for three off the front of the rim. Aleko with the rebound. That's going to be number 6 for her. Correction, number 7. She's already approaching a double-double. We're not even to halftime yet. Here's Amelia. Smith on the left. Aleko fading with the jumper. Rebound Thrash. Aleko for three off the side of the backboard. Rebound Thrash. Second chance doesn't fall that time. Islanders do get the rebound here. Wilstead coming back the other way. Looking for Severe down low. Turnaround jumper falls, and we are knotted at 26. That'll force a timeout from Eastern Michigan. Been quite a run here. Islanders on a 6-0 run to pull back, even at this one at 26-26. Well, that defense for the Islanders is really doing some wonders here. You might recall that opening quarter, Eastern Michigan shot 53% from the floor, but here's a look at what they've got coming up. The conclusion of this one. So wrap up 2024 against Shriner, December 29th. That one's at home. Then they'll hit the road for 2 at New Orleans, at Southeastern, for continuing their 2025 schedule. As we were mentioning, Eastern Michigan shot 53% in the opening quarter, just 22% since then. That Islanders defense has really began to clamp down. One of the best in the nation. In quarter number 2, they lived up to it.
You're talking about 8 steals so far, and it's not even the second half. Clogging those passing lanes and not allowing the Eagles any room.
Smith on the wing. Pressure ends up coughing that one loose. Look at the long pass for Aguado. Islanders back out ahead now at 28-26. And the Islanders keeping the pressure up here because it is working. Another steal. Here comes Wilstead looking for Criswell. Up and under. 8 straight points for the Islanders. They now lead by 4, 30-26.
And how about them pressing and trapping the Eagles, forcing those turnovers, turning them into points.
Another steal for Wilstead. Oh my, this defense can't finish at the rim, but the Islanders getting back. Severe with a steal.
That's 4 steals in a row for the Islanders.
Islanders by 4. Criswell slowing it down. Wilstead at the top. Here's Criswell. Aguado looking for Wilstead down low. Wilstead for 3. Rolls out. Rebound to Thrash. Eagles may have the final look of this first half. 6 seconds left. Amelia for 3 off the front of the rim. Wilstead gets the rebound, and that will do it. We will head to half with the Texas A&M Corpus Christi Islanders leading the Eastern Michigan Eagles 30. Criswell, Aguado, Allen, Anguera, and Wilstead for Eastern Michigan. Westfall, Thrash, Amalia, Aleko, and Cabello. And Aguado not afraid to get right back in the action, open this one, opening 10 seconds, and she gets the layup to fall. Islanders now by 6 at 32-26.
And Aguado is leading the team in points, going 4 for 6, automatic from free throw, going 4 for 4, 3 rebounds and 3 assists so far today.
Leko at the top, working down. Leko thought about the 3, pulls it down. Amelia puts that one on the floor, looking for Aleko. She fights through the contact. Was able to put that one up. Foul on the floor, though. There's an Islander down. I think they got the worst of that from Aleko. Here's that ever-sharp pass, and it looked like it was Wilstead that got the worst of that bump with Aleko. So Cece Aleko is going to go to the free throw line here. Her team down 6. That last foul was on Aguado, her first. Aleko gets that one to fall.
And Aleko averaging 76% from the charity stripe this season.
Aleko can't get the second one to fall. 32-27 is the Islanders' lead. Criswell bringing it down now. There's Aguado again. Got a nose for points right now. Back-to-back baskets has the Islanders up 34-27.
And Aguado does a great job of driving with confidence and putting a shoulder in there to create space and finish at the rim.
Let's fall to Aleko. Pull-up jumper doesn't fall. Paige Allen gets it. Wilstead over to Criswell on the right. Aguado dives in, cut off by Aleko. There's Allen at the top. There's Criswell cutting her way in. Beautiful layup there. Islanders are opening this half on a 6-1 run. They're up 36-27.
How about Criswell in the first quarter going down with an ankle injury, coming back and not being afraid to drive the paint with 6 points already.
Aleko tries to send that one long, looking for Cabello. Criswell jumps in. They get it wrapped up. Possession arrow is going to stay with the Eagles. They'll look right here on the long pass, and Criswell jumps into that passing lane and very nearly plucks that one away. Islanders by 9, 36-27. Here's some pressure. Thrash tries to split it. Loose ball ends up at Aleko. Cabello out to Westfeld. Did she get that off in time? She did not. Shot clock violation. Olivia Smith coming back in. Westfall will get a breather. Olivia Smith had herself quite a first half. Played 17 minutes in that opening half. Here's Aguado. Game high 14 right now. Wilstead. Aguado trying to get down to Anguera. Working around Cabello. Can't get that one to fall. Wilstead with the rebound. Allen back to Wilstead for 3. Can't get it to fall. We'll get a foul here. I believe that's going to go on Anguera. Long rebound here, and Cabello comes up, gets that rebound, and draws the contact. See Anguera kind of waving her hands like, no, not me, not me. That is the 3rd foul on Anguera. She'll check out. Tori Sevier back in now for the Islanders.
Islanders adding some size in the post with Severe 6'4" freshman.
And the pressure forces the travel there. Thrash gets her feet sped up by that impending trap. Turnover number 17 by Eastern Michigan, down by 9 right now.
Credit this Islander defense applying the pressure, and those traps have proven effective as they keep finding ways to get the ball.
There's Criswell over to Allen. Wilstead working on Thrash there. Little contact, but she finishes. Really gutsy play there by Wilstead. Puts her team up by 11, 38-27.
And what a tough finish by Wilstead, with traffic and a body in her face, finding a way to sink it in.
Aleko now at the top, Severe on her. Puts it on the floor, tries to get around Severe, can't finish. There's Aguado, long pass looking for Paige Allen. Allen gets her second basket of the day. That's a big one. Islanders by 13, 40-27. And they're effectively on a 8-1 run here. Make that a 10-1 run here in the opening of quarter number 3. Amalia tries to finish. Severe gets the rebound. Criswell puts that one on the floor. Floater falls, 42-27, and that's going to force a timeout from Eastern Michigan. We'll take it with you. Islanders up 42-27 here on ESPN+. Back we are in the UChargeB Holiday Classic. Islanders lead this one by 15, 42-27. This was a very tight matchup at halftime. But that defense for Texas A&M Corpus Christi has been on a whole nother level here in quarter number 3.
Corpus Christi doing a great job of picking pockets, and you already got career highs and steals from Monet Duffy and severe, excuse me.
And now the Eagles looking for a bounce back, and they're going to need a run of their own to get back into this one. Amelia kicks that one out to Smith. Olivia Smith buries the three. Eastern Michigan within 12 now, 42-30. Well, errant pass there from Criswell. Turnover number 10 for the Islanders. Islanders 75%, 6 of 8 shooting to open quarter number 3. Just 25% so far for Eastern Michigan, 1 for 4. That one being the 3 from Olivia Smith a few moments ago. There's Amelia. Aleko at the top. Aleko long jumper from the baseline, rims out. And the Eagles end up getting a nice grab there from Lewis, and the second chance opportunity is good. Eagles back to within 10, 42-32. Aguado, who was hot to start quarter number 3, comes in, draws some contact there in the paint. Eastern Michigan foul is going to go on Cabello, her second. That'll take us to our next media timeout. We'll step aside here on ESPN+.
Discover the ultimate travel experience with thecharterbus.com, the official transportation sponsor of UTRGV Athletics. Our luxurious 40 to 56 passenger buses come equipped with all the comforts you need. Enjoy onboard restrooms, TV, DVD entertainment, power outlets, and Wi-Fi to stay connected on the go. Let us take care of your transportation needs and relax. We know the road. Request your free quote online today at thecharterbus.com.
This is a walk-on athlete. They train longer, put their heart into the game. This is the passion we're built on. It's why we put our heart into creating game day with a taste of Louisiana. Walk-on. We live for this.
College football's finally here in the Valley.
V's up. Hey, when does the game start?
Says here fall of 2025. Well, I have the grill going, so...
We can wait.
Yeah, we can wait.
It's Ford's summer sales event. Get $9,500 off MSRP on a new 2024 Ford F-150 XLT or 3.9% APR for 60 months at Penn Rio Grande City Ford and Penn West Lico Ford. Lo que tú quieras, regardless.
At Raising Cane's, we focus on being the best at one thing and getting it right every time. Which is why every chicken finger meal we serve is marinated, hand-battered, cooked to order, and made just for you. Quality isn't complicated, and our menu is proof.
Raising Cane's chicken fingers, one love.
Now hiring awesome crew. Apply at workatcanes.com.
.37 left to play here in quarter number 3. Texas A&M Corpus Christi Islanders lead Eastern Michigan 42-32. Aguado a chance for a free throw here. Rattles out. She'll get a second.
Her first miss today. She's 4 for 5 from the charity stripe.
Second one does fall for Aguado. Puts the Islanders back out by 11, 43-32.
Aguado leading the team in assists, rebounds, and points.
She was a steady hand offensively for most of the matchup yesterday afternoon for the Islanders before Criswell took over late in the fourth. Lako working on severe pull-up jumper. That one falls. Eagles back to within 9, 43-34. Here's Paige Allen bringing it up now for the Islanders. Aguado looking at an offensive foul on Severe, trying to set that pick and perhaps leaned into that just a little bit. First on her, third on the Islanders here in the third. Here's Olivia Smith to Amelia. Amelia tries to split some defenders and lob that one up, draws the contact but can't get the roll. Mackenzie Amelia is going to head to the free throw line here. Her team down 9.
Mackenzie Amelia averaging close to 9 points a game and 4 rebounds. This season so far, shooting 78% from the charity stripe. Transfer from Canisius, and she's a grad student.
First free throw is good for Amelia. Second free throw gets the roll. Has the Eagles back to within 7, 43-36. Now Eastern Michigan trying to apply a little bit of pressure. This to Duffy, top of the key. Back out to Criswell. Paige Allen trying to find someone down low. Here's Wilstead. Kicks that one over to Duffy. Duffy looking for room to operate down low. Here's Wilstead, a little bit of contact, but she finishes 45-36.
Solid effort by Wilstead to cut and get in the alley.
There's the trap for the Islanders, and Criswell gets caught a little overextended there. Olivia Smith gets under her, draws the contact. Second foul on Criswell. Correction, first foul on Criswell. Fifth on the Islanders here in quarter number 3. That'll put Olivia Smith on the line.
First free throws for Olivia Smith, who's shooting 89% from the charity stripe this season.
First one is good.
Shooting 1.
Front of the rim on that free throw, out, but it's off of the Islanders, so possession will stay with Eastern Michigan. Finds themselves down 8, 45-37. And the inbound is taken away by Criswell, and she'll go coast to coast. 2 easy points there. Islanders back up by 10. Here comes Lewis, and the Eagles back the other way. She can't get it to fall. Rebound to Criswell, and then she'll be fouled.
How about the Islanders adding to the steal total with 13, 2 from Criswell, 3 from Wilstead, another 3 from Severe and Duffy, and 1 from Paige Allen.
There's Timberland Criswell, top of the key. So Aguado working on Cabello. Aguado, a little spin in the lane, can't get that one to fall. Lewis with the rebound. Smith pushing the pace here for Eastern Michigan. Lako for 3, rims out. Scrum for the rebound, they'll say last touch by Aguado. A correction, last touch by Lewis. This ball will go to the Islanders. 2 minutes left here in the third. Islanders by 10. Wilstead at the top. Here's Duffy. Finds Allen cutting to the rim. Rims out. Aleko with the rebound. Olivia Smith for three. Off the side of the rim. Paige Allen to pick up that rebound. Wilstead at the top. Looking for Aguado on Cabello. Back to Wilstead, knocked away by Smith. Aleko gets the steal. Looks like we're going to get a foul on Paige Allen here. That'll be her third. Another look at the takeaway. Olivia Smith steps in and pokes that one. Aleko credited with the steal, and then Allen trying to reach in to take that one away, create some contact, and she'll get the foul. Free throws coming now for CC Aleko.
Checking in for the Eagles is Brooklyn Thrash for Lewis.
Aleko's first free throw does not fall. Second free throw for Aleko is up. She gets that one to fall. Cuts the deficit to 9, 47-38.
Subbing in for the Islanders is Watson and Severe for Aguado and Allen.
Islanders by 9, 47-38. Wilstead at left. Here's Watson at the top. Severe looking for Duffy. Duffy on Thrash. Back to Severe. Look at the ball movement and a beautiful basket there for the Islanders. Back up by double digits, 49-38. Under a minute left to go here in the third.
How about the forward and the centers playing a little bit of unselfish play there in the paint.
Thrash at the top. So Aleko pull-up jumper over Severe. Can't find the rim. Thrash tries to save it, but Wilstead plucks that one out of the air. Here come the Islanders. Criswell slows them down. The Islanders can basically run this clock out. Here's Severe. Get a foul here on the floor against Cabello of the Eagles. It's her third personal foul. Just the third on Eastern Michigan here in quarter number 3. 9 seconds left. Here's the inbound to Duffy. Back to Wilstead, right side. Wilstead heading in, lobs that one up. Can't get it to fall. Through 3/4 of play, the Islanders of Texas A&M Corpus Christi up by 11, 49-30. Christi. Opening the fourth for the Islanders will be Watson, Duffy, Severe, Crestwell, and Wilstead. Watson pull-up jumper doesn't fall. Rebound to Aleko. Rebound number 9 for her, chasing a double-double right now. 15 points, 9 rebounds for the all-everything forward of Eastern Michigan. It's a game-high tying 15, by the way. There's Thrash under pressure from Criswell. Thrash splits it up and around and under. Duffy gets that one to go. Deficit back down to single digits now, 49-40. Wilstead trying to send that one to Watson. A little too far, it goes out. The best way to build a comeback is to get some stops or force turnovers. They make baskets on your side. Eagles got the first basket to go. They got their stop. Can they get another basket here?
Brooklyn Thrash able to score the first points of this fourth quarter. If they can perhaps draw some fouls.
Thrash for 3. Back-to-back baskets for her. Eagles back within 6 now, 49-43. Here's Watson. Pull-up jumper in the lane is good. Thrash into Amelia. Over to Smith. Trap coming here for the Islanders. Amelia at the top. Looking down low. Can't get the roll to fall there. Criswell over to Wilstead. Criswell slowing it down at the top. Severe. Criswell for 3. That one falls. Only the 9th three-point attempt for the Islanders, but that's a big one. Their 3rd make. They extend their lead back out to 11, 54-43.
You can hear the Islanders bench reaction to seeing Criswell wide open for 3 and being able to sink it for her 13th point of the day.
Thrash trying to get it down low, stolen by Severe. Here come the Islanders. Criswell to Watson. Can't get the roll. Scrum for the rebound. It's going to be picked up by Wilstead. Severe pull-up jumper. That one falls. 56-43. Islanders by 13.
What a game by Severe with 4 steals, 6 points. Didn't play at all last year, redshirting due to injury and being effective.
Pass to Aleko through her fingertips, taken away by the Islanders. Here's Criswell coming in. Offensive foul. Amelia beat her to the spot, got in position, and drew that contact. Ellen Criswell will be her 2nd. And the Islanders are going to sub 4 on, 4 out. So Aguado, Carney, Allen, and Anguera now in for the Islanders. The only Islander to stay on the floor was Watson. And Aguado immediately comes in, gets a steal. Can't finish at the rim. Olivia Smith grabs that rebound before she's finally fouled by 2 Islanders as they're trying to collapse down and take that one away. Foul's going to go on Nia Carney, her 2nd. Islanders by 13, 56-43. And Amelia just trying to find a teammate through that press, ends up throwing it away.
It's almost that she was trying to throw it off an Islander to regain possession.
Carney running the offense now for the Islanders. Watson at right, Aguado at the top. Guerra working on Williams. Back to Carney. Carney around Williams. Count it and the foul.
And what a play there by Carney. Going around the pick and finishing in traffic. The freshman from Dallas, Texas, as you can see here in the replay, going up with the left hand and converting, hopefully trying to get the 3-point play for the Islanders.
And she gives up 7 inches to Williams, but not afraid to get in among the trees to make something happen. And now a chance at the 3-point play. Free throw rims out, rebound to Aleko. I believe that's going to be rebound number 10 for her, so she's got another double-double. Smith to Westfall at the top. Here's Amelia. Westfall for 3 off the front of the rim. Rebound to who else? CC Aleko. She tries to go up blocked by Anguera. Rebound to Paige Allen. There's Watson attacking the rim. Draw some contact. That's going to go on Cece Aleko. Just her second foul.
And a good job by Watson, the 5'6" guard, going up versus Cece Aleko with a size mismatch, 6'2", like you said, trying to get through a tough post defense.
First free throw for Watson off the front of the rim. Second free throw coming. Islanders by 15. 5:39 left to play. Watson's second free throw can't go in. Tie up there between Lewis and Allen. Jump ball will favor Eastern Michigan. Westfall inbounding to Smith. There's the trap by the Islanders. Smith skirts around it. Westfall looking for Amelia. Out to Smith. Smith for three. Airs that one out. Rebound to Allen. Here comes Watson. Watson spin move into the lane. Jumper doesn't fall. Rebound to Lewis. Here come the Eagles trying to fly. Looking for Aleko down low, but she'll be fouled. That one's going to go on Carney. She tries to cut in there and take that one away. Third foul on Carney. One of three Islanders with 3 fouls right now. That one into Lewis. Lewis. Offensive foul as she knocks Aguado to the ground. Second foul on Lewis. You're going to look right here. Aguado does a nice job of getting to the spot. Lewis a little too aggressive. Trying to clear some space to go up for that layup. Inbound to Anguera, and here's Aguado. Carney at the top. Anguera down to Aguado. Nice ball movement from the big. 17-point lead for the Islanders, 60-43.
What a cut there by Aguado to get to in the paint and get the 2 easy buckets. Connection from Spain to Spain.
Lewis out to Aleko. Pull-up jumper is good. She's got 17. Islanders by 15. Here's Watson. Aguado at the top on Guerra, working on Aleko. Carney pull-up jumper, top of the key. Long rebound to Smith. Aleko gets a look at a 3 off the side of the rim. Aguado with the rebound.
And the Islanders look to slow down the pace here with a 15-point lead.
Aguado up and under against Amelia, able to get that one to fall. Game high 19 for her now. Amelia at the top. Here's Smith. Down to Aleko. Aleko pull-up jumper off the right side of the rim. Lewis with the rebound. Second chance won't go. Paige Allen with the rebound. Here comes Watson pushing the pace for the Islanders. She's headed to the rim. Can't finish. Aleko with the rebound. Westfall for 3. It's good. Eastern Michigan's going to get a timeout here, down 14 at 62-48. We'll step aside here on ESPN+. 2:55 left in this one. The Islanders of Texas A&M Corpus Christi with a 14-point lead at 62-48. They also have possession here. Paige Allen inbounding for the Islanders. Aguado slowing it down now, back to Criswell at the top. Timberland Criswell had to carry her team in the fourth yesterday. A little different outcome here so far. Her team up 14. A little pressure there from the Eagles. Islanders break it. Criswell trying to go under, has that one stripped by Thrash. Amelia speeding up the pace here for Eastern Michigan. Smith around the pick, up and under, can't finish. Rebound, Paige Allen clears that one out to Aguado. Aguado running the other way. Criswell at the top. Severe down to Wilstead. Jump ball, and that's going to favor the Islanders, so they'll keep possession here. Nice pass to get it down low, but look at Thrash jumping in there and wrapping that up as quickly as she can. Nice heads-up play in the paint. Here's the inbound. Looking for Aguado. It's going to be last touch and tipped. Last touch by the Islanders. Eastern Michigan's going to have this one, 1:57 left. Olivia Smith at the left, around and under. Big basket for Smith. It'll be her 9th point of the game. Back within 12, 62-50. A little bit of pressure here from Eastern Michigan.
A great finish by Smith, going on the left side of the wing and attacking to narrow the lead to 12.
Criswell splits the press. Oh, heaves that one up, can't get it to fall. Aleko with the rebound, and she'll push the pace. Offensive foul on Aleko as she was just pushing and pushing and pushing, trying to find her way into the paint. Gonna look right here. Is that last one, that kind of a bull rush.
The desperation to get back in this game.
Foul number 3 on Aleko. She's had herself a game though, 17 points, 13 rebounds. Block and a steal to boot. Little Steed at the top. Here's Aguado coming around. Splits a couple defenders, heads to the rim. Count the basket and the foul.
In the drive by Aguado with now 20 points. High of her career high, 22 points, 7 for 12 from the field, 5 for 6 from the charity stripe. 8 for 13, 5 for 6 from the free throw line. She's been all over the place today for the Islanders.
Thrash is going to check out. Westfall back in for Eastern Michigan. Aguado a chance to tie her career high right here at the free throw line, and she does. 57 seconds left in this one. Islanders by 15, 65-50. Criswell applying some pressure. She'll foul Amelia. Foul on Criswell will be her 3rd. Looking for Aleko down low was Amalia. Aleko low post move and gets the roll. 19 points for Cece Aleko. Her team down 13. A little more than 30 seconds left here in the fourth. There's some pressure. Westphal and Amelia. Criswell able to break it. Islanders 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Get this one to Paige Allen. Allen goes to work. Contact and still able to finish.
How about Paige Allen with 6 points, team leading 9 rebounds.
Mireia fadeaway pull-up jumper off the front of the rim. Rebound to Aleko, second chance, but it's after the buzzer.